is enough said.
Happy Taco Tuesday, Heat Nation. Your boy Ernest here, back with another Miami Heat Talk video. Feeling great, you guys, because God woke me up today. You know what I say, every day we wake up, it's a great day. So please, you guys, let's make this day better. Join me as we go on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. And you guys see, I'm in a great mood, obviously, but come on. The Miami Heat defeat the Los Angeles Clippers last night in a nail-biter, 120-119. I mean, you watch this game, you guys, for those of us that saw it, I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, I knocked out at halftime, but I ended up watching the remainder of the game, had it recorded when I woke up. So a few things to take away, you guys. First and foremost, this was an awkward starting lineup last night. Erik Spoelstra decided to go small, starting Bam Adebayo, Andrew Wiggins, and Pallel Larson in the front court. Weird, I know. Norman Powell returns. Davion Mitchell starts in the backcourt with him. You get great games from Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins goes out there, gives you 17 points, 7 for 12 for the field, goes 3 for 5 from the three-point line. Norman Powell in 28 minutes gives you 21 points. You also get 11 points from Simone Fontecchio, being as consistent as ever behind the three-point line. Now, a few interesting takeaways, you guys. I know people are going to look at Jaime Jaquez. I mean, dominated against the Lakers with a 31-point game. Didn't really need to do so last night. He gives you 6 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, filling up the stat sheets. Now, something interesting, you guys. I mean, Bam Adebayo dominates. 25 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Like I said in the short earlier this morning, I don't know if Bam Adebayo got superpowers from A'ja Wilson, but he's definitely clapping the right cheeks. Proud of you, Bam. Something I want to talk about in today's episode, you guys. Actually, before I go there, I mean, the Heat get a great win. You go 4-3. The Miami Heat are proving right now that they are a top 6 team in the Eastern Conference, guys. When you look at the Heat right now, they're 4-3, 5th in the Eastern Conference. The East is really tight. From seeds 5 to 11, it's literally a 1-game difference. This is what I'm saying about the Eastern Conference. It's what I've been saying in the offseason, the beginning of the season. Every game counts when you're in the Eastern Conference, because a 2-game, 3-game losing streak can take you from a 4th, 5th seed all the way down to 11th. Excuse me. So the Miami Heat really need to step it up and get some more wins. That 2-game, that back-to-back losses that we had really bit us in the butt, but I am confident in this roster because those 2 games you lost against San Antonio and the Los Angeles Lakers, you didn't have Norman Powell and you didn't have Tyler Hero. You don't have your closers. The Lakers and the Spurs did. That made the difference. Your closers make the difference. You get Norman Powell back last night and you win against the Clippers. Now, we almost lost. Let's be honest, we almost lost. Norman Powell at the last second with the ball in his hands. Zubac grabs the jump ball. They get the ball with 16 seconds left with Kawhi Leonard with the ball in his hands. Thank God the Heat trapped him and didn't get the shot that he wanted because he missed that 3. But Kawhi Leonard hit a dagger in Halloween, so when he let that ball go, I'm like, oh no. But he missed it, and we ended up winning the game. Now, a few takeaways about last night's game, you guys. There's something going on with Nikola Jovic and Ware this season. And I wasn't concerned about it a few days ago, and I'm not going to say I'm concerned now, but it's definitely starting to raise some red flags. Nikola Jovic last night only plays 18 minutes, gives you 7 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Solid for 18 minutes. Ware, he comes off the bench 18 minutes as well, but he dominates. 16 points, 5 rebounds. You look at their season stats, you guys. Ware and Nikola Jovic. Fine. That's what I would say. Ware averaging 19 minutes a game, getting 9 points a game. Solid. Solid. Nikola Jovic averaging 8.7 points a game. But it's not the numbers that you want to see. You want to see these guys play better. A big problem that I'm having with Ware is the block shots. He's averaging only like 0.5 block shots a game. That's not where you want. That's not what you want from a guy who's 7 feet. Now, there was a situation that happened against the Lakers where after playing after playing the first 5 minutes and 53 seconds of the first quarter, he was benched for the rest of the first half. With Ware, you guys, I really don't want to say this, and I really hope I'm wrong, but I'm getting Hassan Whiteside vibes. What do I mean by that? Hassan Whiteside dominated here in the 2015-16 season, had a great 2017 season. He gets a maximum contract, and then there's just no effort. He becomes a knucklehead. He becomes a complainer. Then he loses a starting spot to Bam Adebayo in 2019, and then he just fades into the wind. Nikola Jovic gets this big contract. But with Nikola Jovic out there, you guys, I'm not seeing him play to his best abilities. I see him coasting out there. Not that I think that he's not trying. He's just not finding his fit in this offense. He's not finding his fit on this team. Maybe he's butthurt because of the fact that he's not starting. Kel'el Ware, he even said after the game against the Lakers that he would, that it's frustrating that he's not starting. But I will say this, Kel'el Ware is saying all the right stuff. Kel'el Ware did say, I feel like you got to trust the coach and the decisions that he comes up with. And then you got to go from there and be ready when your name is called. That's a great thing to say, but actions speak louder than words. Now, last night, Kel'el Ware did prove that. Playing only 18 minutes, you grabbed 16 points. I feel that starting Kel'el Ware and Bam Adebayo is the right decision. But you cannot just give this guy the start. And that's one thing I love about Spo. Just because what your contract is or just because where the Miami Heat drafted you doesn't mean you're going to be given a spot. Last night, Pallel Larson started. And that's because Pallel Larson has stepped up. When Norman Powell was gone, Larson stepped up. Had some big games. And he earned his starting spot last night. Now, didn't have a great game last night. He plays 24 minutes. He gives you 7 points, 3 assists, but he also gives you 3 steals. That's the thing about Larson, you guys. There's times where he's going to have some great nights in the box score, but then there's going to be some nights where he doesn't really do much as far as scoring goes, but his defense ability is there. Larson is a guy that you can plug and play, and he's going to do the right thing every time. He is the embodiment of Miami Heat culture. Guys like him, guys like Drew Smith, guys like Davion Mitchell, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Simone Fontecchio. These are the guys that you want on these rosters because they bust their ass, man, and they try their best. And that's all you can ask for Nikola Jovic and Kel'el Ware. Now, I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying I'm fully concerned. I'm not hitting the panic button yet. But it is causing red flags. Spo needs to find the right adjustments to this offense. And with Tyler Hero getting ready to come back in a few weeks, you need to put a 9 to 10 man rotation out there that's going to work. Nikola Jovic and Kel'el Ware have to step up. I think they're playing a little soft. Nikola Jovic is a 6'10" point forward. And I think sometimes he forgets how big he is. He likes to play like a guard. He likes to play with the ball in his hand. That's not always going to work. Play to your advantages. Play the mismatch. Do the pick and roll. Get a smaller player. Get down there and dominate. It's not always about shooting threes. I don't think that giving Nikola Jovic the contract extension was a bad decision. I really don't think so. I think that he just needs to find his footing on this team. And look, 18 minutes, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. It's not terrible. But the dude goes negative 18 out there in the plus and minus. That's horrible. That means that when you're out there, the team is playing bad. I thought Nikola Jovic was going to take that next step. Now look, we are 7 games in. But at the end of the day, we can't just say that we're 7 games in. Being 7 games in, you kind of know what the right rotation is to put out there. And with Nikola Jovic and Kel'el Ware at first getting 25 to 30 minutes and now they're getting under 20 minutes a game, that's cause for concern. I believe that Spo is going to figure this out, and I believe that Spo is going to make the right rotations. And what I love about Spo, what Spo is doing, he's challenging these guys. And that's one thing that I don't think people look at when it comes to Erik Spoelstra. He's not just a great coach, but he's a great motivator. But one thing he doesn't do is blow smoke up people's asses. If you play hard, you fight, and you scratch and claw like Drew Smith and Pallel Larson are, you're going to get minutes. But if you think just because of a contract you were given or your draft position that you should just be given opportunities, that ain't going to work. We need to understand that the trade deadline's in February. And this Miami Heat team, as solid as they're playing, being a top 6 team in the Eastern Conference, we are pretty much one trade away from being contenders in the East. Maybe it's Ja Morant. Maybe it's someone else. But Ware and Nikola Jovic have to step up, because if they don't, their names are going to be in trade rumors. I'm telling you guys. So Heat Nation, I want to hear from you. What do you think about Nikola Jovic and Ware? Do you think that it's just a little bit of struggles and they're going to step up, kind of like Jaime Jaquez has? Or do you think this is a real cause for concern? I really want to hear what you guys say in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Please, guys, don't forget to support the channel. Smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, because we are very close to 7,000 subscribers. We're like 67 subscribers away. Smash that subscribe button. You guys would really help me out. Once we hit 7,000 subscribers, and once I get monetized again after the 17th, pray to God, blessed be God, we're going to do a big live video. We're going to celebrate. Thank you guys so much again. A lot of you were in the comments yesterday wishing me well about our family dog, Candy. I really appreciate you guys. Y'all didn't have to do that, but you guys are the real MVPs. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much, and until next time, your boy Ernest out, and that is enough said.